So, ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, I want to tell you guys why I decided to wake up at 6 a.m. every single day, and my goal is to make $10,000 per month by the end of this year. So the reason why I decided to wake up, first of all, you guys already know it's not good for your health anyways. You don't need me to tell you that. And I felt like I lived my life where every single day I would wake up 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Bro, fucking hell, sometimes I would even wake up at like 8 p.m. That's how you know how fucked up that was. I was sleeping 12-hour days, 13-hour days, off playing video games all night, doing fucking nothing. And I wasn't even eating properly too. I didn't spend time with my family because my life was simply it just wasn't that great, right? I was just very isolated all by myself. Now, I want to tell you guys a story. About a year ago, I decided to wake up at 4 p.m. Sorry, not 4 p.m. 5 a.m. Every morning, right? And I realized that the time that I woke up in the morning were the best times of my life. The reason being was because I had more time to focus on myself. I realized that there was so much time in the day I could get shit done. I couldn't waste any more time, right? Sometimes we're like, yo, we don't have enough time. There's something therapeutic about waking up in the morning while everyone is asleep. Even your parents are asleep, bro. And I want to tell you guys one thing. The first thing I wake up, I program myself to hop in the cold shower. Literally not even for the shower itself, but to just program myself to hop in there for at least 1 second, 10 seconds. The point I'm trying to make is that I want to feel pain initially so that I know to myself that I did the hardest thing in the day. For most people, it would be cold exposure. For some people, it would be going to the gym. I've been doing cold showers for a while now, so it doesn't really faze me. I work on my breath work and my breathing. I can relate this to meditation. I'll explain this on later on. But after I do the cold shower, I come into my room and I'll meditate. And after I finish meditating, I'll go straight to my deep work. I don't know if you guys watch a YouTuber named Hamza, but here's an example. Basically, you want to get your high ROI ties. Your high, bro. It's 6 in the morning. There's no structure to this video. I'm like stumbling my words. You want to get your high ROI tasks done at the start of the day. Basically, essentially, I give you 2 plates. You have a frog and you have a cake. Strawberry cheesecake. Which one would you want to eat first? If you're smart, you would choose to eat the frog first and then the cake afterwards. The point is that if you decide to eat the cake first, now your mouth is all cleansed with nice strawberry goodness. But now then you have to worry about eating this dirty ass frog afterwards, and you're probably put off by that. Now this frog is obviously the metaphor for the hard things that we want to do in life. Going to school, going to study, going to get that shit done, going to have that conversation with someone. You want to get your high ROI tasks done that yields return on investment, that is passively bringing you something in return, an energy source in return, whether that's money, whether that is health, whether that is maybe just like a passion of yours that generate happiness, or it's just something that you hate but you have to do. And that you can think about that one thing right now. Think about it. There is one thing that's in your mind that you've been procrastinating for all this time. Maybe it's been one day. Maybe it's been fucking weeks. Maybe you've been procrastinating for 1 whole year. That one thing that you're thinking about right now is probably the thing that you should be doing. The thing that we hate are the things that we need the most. Understand this concept. And what I realize about pain is that we must suffer pain in order to feel pleasure. If we feel pleasure now, we'll feel pain later. Get the hardest shit done out of the way. For me, for example, like YouTubers, it would be scripting a video. It could be recording a YouTube video, like what I'm doing right now. You see, I'm not very good at talking to people. I stumble over my words. I look weird. Sometimes I'm judgmental about what I look, so I have to restart the video multiple times. But the point is, I'm putting in the repetition so that this becomes a habit and it becomes normal for me. It's like a habitual process of mine, right? See, I've been recording this video. Well, everyone in my family are asleep. And the whole point of that is so that I can literally be the first person to get shit done. I'm literally gotten like weeks of work done before half of you motherfuckers are even awake. That's the power of waking up early. Now I can go on to business models that will get me to $10,000 per month, and beyond. But I feel like I don't want to talk about that. I'll put that for a different video. I want to just strictly talk about the habits and the mindset that you must embody to become the person that can achieve $10,000 per month. You know what I'm saying? I love to say this quote because a part of you needs to die if a new version of you must want to arise. You need to die in order for your old version to be killed. So you kill your old version off so that your new version can arise. I'm not saying this as a way for you to like negatively like, oh, you should, harm yourself and do bad things. No. I'm saying spiritually and mentally your old identity needs to die. And your old identity, your current self right now, your 1.0 self, has been tied to all your bad habits. The smoking weed, the drinking, the partying, the video games, the lust, you name it, the doom scrolling, the wasting time. The wasting time is a sin, literally. You've been tied to that identity, so it's harder for you to change. Oh, I don't know what to do. I keep on stuck in the same cycle of sin. You need to delude yourself and remove that out of you. Obviously, I'm not telling you to be perfect and just snap your fingers and change everything in one day. It's like a slingshot effect. If I have a rubber band and I pull and I pull, eventually if I release it, it's going to snap back. You'll come back to your old identity. You have to start small. Maybe lower the bar for yourself, right? Because how foolish would a man be to go to the gym after he's not hit the gym in years and think that he could still bench 225? You'd probably have to start off with the bar first, right? And now I'm not trying to have a self-limiting belief on you to start small and okay, it's not possible to do big things. You should still look for big things to think big. There's magic in thinking big. But understand that you need to change your identity shift and your mindset in order for you to grow, in order for you to change. You got to let go of the pride. You have to let go of the ego, right? Anyways, after I take the cold shower, I go straight to meditation. I work on my breath work. And I'm literally straight up visualizing God and all his glory, right? I was meditating on music before, and I noticed once I remove that shit, you can still meditate off music. I removed music and I literally just started breathing with my mouth. Through my nose, out through my nose. I used to out through my mouth as well. I feel like that's there might be a little inconsistency between mouth breathing and it might mess up your facial structure, but you want to breathe properly, and that will allow you to feel God's presence. And that will also allow you to endure discipline as well, even or pain in the cold shower, right? Like when I'm like fucking freezing my balls off, I'll literally take deep breaths. Take deep breaths when I'm even out with a girl, and maybe sometimes she makes me feel nervous. It's okay, you can take deep breaths. Get the hardest thing done first. Because if you don't get that shit done, you're just going to procrastinate till the next day, and the next day, and the next day. You're not even going to want to do that task anymore. And then your brain is going to tell you, okay, I'll just do it tomorrow. Bro, there is no tomorrow. I could die tomorrow. You can fucking die tomorrow. Your parents could die tomorrow. Start imperfect, because all things are ugly at the start. That's what I realized. Get that through your limiting belief that you need to start perfect. Because perfectionism is simply a lack of discipline. You must seek discomfort. You need to be comfortable being uncomfortable. I'm sure you hear this all the time. I could go on about, SMMA, dropshipping, e-commerce, remote sales, like all of these business models that can help you get to $10,000 per month, and all the systems in place that you need to apply and implement in there to make you that money. But sometimes it's not about that. Sometimes you got to start off with the basics. You got to start off with level 1. And I'm not saying that you need to do cold showers or meditate that will help you get more money, but when I realized that meditating allowed me to be more present, I could have a conversation with someone literally. They know that I'm present. When I'm on a client call with someone and they're telling me all their problems, I'm there for them. It's not like my mind is wandering, my monkey brain's TikTok, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Same with a girl. When I'm on a date with a girl, when she's telling me things, I'm actually listening. Maybe they're not things that are interesting, but at least I'm still being present and listening. That's like one of the most attractive things that you can do as a man. I decided to wear a watch everywhere I go because I realize you want to look good, feel good, and you will do good. You will perform good, right? That's why, I take care of myself before I get the shit done. I know maybe some of you business gurus, you're like, okay, fuck all that. When I wake up, I'll get straight to the task. The hardest thing, eat the frog task. And that's fine. I respect that, actually. For me, I would love to do that, but then I'm like, bro, I would just like stumble over dumb shit. Also, one thing I want to talk about is fasting too. You want to fast. Don't eat anything before you start your day, because when you fast, you're able to be in this primal mindset where you're just more focused. When I eat an apple or banana or oats, I swear to God, my brain will literally just be, I'll turn into an NPC. I won't be as sharp, I cannot function, and I'll want to slip off and go back into my old habits. If you want to achieve something that you don't have, you need to do something right now that you've never done. That's what my mentor told me. And it's absolutely true. Live the life that you want by doing something that you have not done. Live the life that you currently are by doing the same things that you've been doing. Simple as. Waking up is the shit. I love waking up early, although it may take discipline, but you just have to understand, wake up now, wake up now, wake up now. Who else is going to do it? Who's going to carry the boats, bro? I know you hear from David Goggins, but who's going to carry the logs? No one will do it except you. Obviously, that's a very exaggerated point, but point is, no one will ever care as much as you care for yourself. And this goes for your parents as well. Pray to God like it's up to Him, and work like it's up to you.